My name is Shonil Bhagwat and I'm Senior Lecturer in Geography. My research sits across environment and development, and I'm particularly interested in environmental sustainability and social justice. So I have followed a very interdisciplinary path in my work that looks at these two aspects. As a teenager in the 1990s India, I witnessed very rapid economic liberalization, and so I wanted to become an economist. But at the same time, there was a lot of environmental destruction going around me, and I was very concerned, particularly about the forests in southwest India, in the Western Ghats Mountains, where I grew up. And so I ended up being an ecologist. So I realized quickly that ecology and economy are very closely coupled, and therefore that triggered some of the interdisciplinary work that I have done since. I'm particularly concerned about the need for feeding the increasing world's population, at the same time protecting biological diversity and making sure that we do food production in an environmentally sustainable way. And agroforestry systems really show the way forward, how we can do agriculture so that it meets all the other societal needs alongside it. What excites me about food is its multiple dimensions. So food is not just something that we produce, consume, distribute, and sadly waste, but it's also about cultural, spiritual, even religious dimensions. And that is something about food that excites me most. I'm concerned that our entire global food system depends on 12 species of plants and 5 species of animals. And this is a huge problem because one single disease can wipe out a species of plant, and that will have a major shortfall in the global food supply. And so I'm passionate about introducing more variety in our food system and making food more diverse and more nutritious. I'm part of this huge project funded by Research England as a £7 million investment in the Open University's astrobiology unit. And I'm really excited about this project because it provides unprecedented opportunities to do interdisciplinary, even transdisciplinary work. I'm a generalist and my research has always been very interdisciplinary. I know that some academics tend to get very absorbed in their own discipline, and they become very kind of narrow in the research they do, and I really don't want to be one of those academics. I want my research always to be interdisciplinary, and I want to do research that can make a difference in the world. The most rewarding thing about being an academic is the ability to make a difference. I think the academic world has woken up to the fact that we can't simply do research that has no social relevance. The agenda for impact through research is very much at the forefront. And so there is a lot of encouragement to do research that is socially relevant. The biggest challenge of being an academic today is constant pressure on your time to do multiple things all at the same time. So that includes running the departments or doing research, writing modules, supervising PhD students. And I think that really means that the time to think creatively is gradually slipping away from academics. And that ability to think creatively is really important for being a good academic. So I would see that as the major challenge of having to do multiple things all at the same time. In 2045, I'm sure there'll be technological advances in artificial intelligence, in nanotechnology, in molecular medicine, and that will make the world a very different place. It will also be globally more connected. But the optimist in me thinks that the world will also be greener, socially more just and equitable. And that's what I think the world in 2045 should look like. The piece of advice I would give to my 18-year-old self about to go to the university is that be open-minded, be interdisciplinary. The university will perhaps force you to go down a certain rabbit hole, force you to specialize, but I think there are far more benefits in being open to ideas from different disciplines and really aspiring to make a difference in the world.